If you're not much into budgeting, NoFax online cash advance loans will provide access to fast cash when funds get tight. For those who don't know how or don't like to account for their paycheck, there are more chances of running out of cash before the next paycheck. It's a pricey solution, but for those with poor or no credit, the short-term loans are often the only available option. When a person does not keep the budget, there is no exact picture as to where the money goes. Money tends to slip out of the account much faster when there is no accountability. When it comes to paying bills, chances that there is not enough money to cover the expense increase. It's easy to lose track of how much money is being spent. Unless you use cash only and keep only a certain amount for out-of-pocket expenses, it will be tough to account for. The person does not have to worry much about extra expenses when there is enough income to cover everything. Since most people do not have a surplus of income, lots of money gets wasted on unnecessary items. The items with top priority get lost in the shuffle, and direct online cash advance loans are looked at to make ends meet. There are additional financial problems for those people who rely on these short-term loans to make it through the month. The biggest problem for those with no budget is that they cost money. Yes, the fees to pay for getting fast cash into the bank. One good thing is that the fees are not expected to be paid up front. They get added to the pay in full payment scheduled about 2 weeks after receiving the money. How does someone come up with that money and pay off other expenses when income doesn't get tracked? When a person does not have any idea about where their money goes, or even have an idea about how much is in the bank, the full payoff is in jeopardy. If your headlights do not work, driving at night becomes very dangerous. If your money habits do not keep money in the bank come bill time, finances will not work. Especially when the person is running a household, income must be accounted for. Living expenses must be prioritized within categories in order to keep the budget orderly. In order to pay off debt, the budget is critical. When a person splits income apart to cover each section of the budget, then there will not be confusion on where the money is going or not knowing where it went. Set up a category for extras. Include debt payoff. Any debt that is held month after month is not only an additional payment, but also an increasing one. Fast cash advance loans online and credit cards are both used when income does not cover costs. They both cost extra money to use and keep out for a period of time. Interest is a charge which will only go away once the balance is paid off. You may not enjoy budgeting, but you will enjoy the extra income you can keep and use elsewhere if you do not have debt. Use credit cards for emergencies and pay them off as soon as you can. Don't get trapped in making minimum payments every month. The interest will not go away that way. Even though short-term loans help in a financial emergency, they do carry interest when left unpaid. Use third-party money wisely, as it doesn't come free. When you learn to budget your income, you may find you will not need to use cash advance loans online or credit cards as often.